Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. Having another redstone tutorial today, and the one I'm going to be showing you today is a fix of one I showed quite a while ago. That is the button toggle. You click it, turns off, click again, turns on. It's a pretty simple. It looks a lot more complicated than it is. But I fixed it because the old design didn't work because of a new piston mechanic, but the new design works really efficiently and perfectly, and so I'll go through that now. Same work, but light turns off. Okay, so what you need to start out with is just somewhere where you want to have your button. That's pretty simple. You can just have your button here, yeah, and then wherever you want your button, you can lead it off in any direction, as long as you get to the beginning of the actual contraption. So what you need first is this beginning little part here. I'm sure it has a name. I'm not sure what it is, but you need to have, that's a comparator. My bad. Repeater. There we go. So you need a repeater on 3 ticks, which is from the beginning, left, right click twice, get to 3 ticks. You have to have the correct delay or else it won't work. And what this does is, I'll bring this redstone out so you can see it, is normally when you push a button, you can see that the redstone stays on for quite a while. What this does is it makes it so the redstone only flashes for a second after you push the button. If you can see that. It only flashes for a second. And that's important to making sure that the mechanics that drive the button toggle all happen efficiently and don't get messed up by extended periods of redstone. So now that that's done, you want to have two comparators on either side of this output. You want to make sure they're both on. That is actually very important. Just going to have the inputs to the sides, the outputs. Now, basing off the inputs to the sides, you're going to want redstone torches on blocks going into those. And then you're going to build an RS NOR latch. And this is what an RS NOR latch is, for those of you that don't know. It's a 3x3 configuration. It works like that. It's the basic sort of memory cell. What it means that if you put a button over here, click it, it'll save it to that state. If you put a button over here, click it, it'll save it to that state. So this is what's going to save the state of whether a button is on or off. And so you want to have a piece of redstone here. Then you want to build up off of this torch and put redstone above the torch and down over to here. Now what the point of this is that when this side of the redstone is on, this torch will be off, and this comparator will be activated. Because in case you didn't know, if you look, oh, it doesn't matter if I just put a lever over here or something. I have a lever. Do I have a lever? Give me a lever. There we go, lever. I want that actually. Okay. So let's get rid of the torch for a second. Make it a lever instead. So in case you didn't know, if there is a redstone signal coming into the side of a comparator that's on, it'll stay off even if you put it in from the back. But if this thing turns off, the input will get through. So that's important to this setup. So if this side is on, it turns off this torch, allowing input to go through here. If this side is on, it turns off this torch, allowing input to go through here. So right now, if we push the button, input would go this way, but not this way. And that's important because it allows us to turn off only the side of the RS NOR latch that's currently on. If we didn't do that, it would cause some bugginess and issues because it would try to turn both sides off and then it would start flashing weirdly, and it wouldn't be really nice. And so that's basically it. And then you have the output here. You have to make sure you put this over the top and put the block here so it doesn't connect. That completes the RS NOR latch. Then you have your output here with the redstone block. Now when we click the button, if you look down at the redstone block, redstone not redstone block, redstone lamp. There we go. If you look down there, you can see it turns off. It turns back on again, and off, and on. and it's reasonably fast. So it's just this short, simple setup. It's pretty simple. I know it is a little bit larger than my last design, that's for sure, but you can position it any way you really want, as long as you have this main block here, these two comparators connecting to the right parts of that main block, and then this thing leading into the input of that comparator. You can arrange it in different ways to make it like probably more like a square shape that would take up less space, but I'm just showing you the basic form of how this works. And then all you need to do is route the input back to where you want to have the lights, and then you'll have something like this. Also, I figured this is good enough time to show you another wet redstone mechanic, and that is the glowstone staircase. As we know, it's kind of difficult to get redstone up a vertical surface because usually you have to do something like this, and then it takes up a lot more redstone per space. Then you have to put repeaters every once in a while. A much easier way to do it is using redstone, and I'm not sure if this is a glitch or not redstone, glowstone. I'm not sure if this is a glitch or intentional, but it's very useful. What you want to do is you'll have your input of redstone. It's not input redstone. And you'll place glowstone here, and then you'll get resin onto it. Place the glowstone above it in like a staircase fashion. Then you'll cut back over to this side, back to that side. You build it as high as you want it to, just going back and forth like this. And you just put redstone in between, and it'll power it all the way up. I'm not sure why it works or how it works, but it does work. So you can thank Notch or Jeb or whoever put it in for that. So that's just a way of making easy redstone staircases, like I did here with the output, to get it back over to the redstone lamp over here for the demonstration. Okay, well, that's about it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that nice dandy stuff. And, well, I will see you next time.